Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Alrighty. Good evening. Tonight's the night to short gold. Where's my camera? Here we go. Shorting gold tonight by accident on the house account, but I've also shorted it on my account. Let's see. So we're up right now on gold. The house account, this was supposed to be my trade for my account. I accidentally took it on the house account. So the house account is nicely back in the green. Lost in space. Good evening. You scared me with that order filled. Yeah, taking little scalps here on gold. Gold looks like it wants to tank. Watching gold and NQ tonight. Good evening. Lost in space. Got scared. Not putting in those orders, man. Those ghost orders. All right, watching gold here for another pop-up and potentially short it again. I shorted the open, the Chinese open on gold, and nicely in the green now on the house account. It was supposed to be the trade on my account, but all right, it is what it is. All right, let's go back to my account. Also took a nice little short here. I'm watching this, but I don't want to overdo my stay. I'm going to take a little break for now on gold, on shorting gold. Lost in space, waiting on 150K TPT funded to be available for activation. Oh, nice. Congratulations, 5. I'm still rebuilding. I'm still not back up to 5. So nicely done. Ooh, gold. Gold is so tempting to short this again. Ugh. Appreciate you, Lost in Space. Happy to hear that, you're killing it. 5 is no joke. Something to be proud of. Nicely done. All right, going to wait for gold to push up a little bit. Oh, man, look at that. Gold short. The house account took that short nicely. Actually, let me edit this. This should be the... community. There we go. Much better. Oh, gold, man. Look at this. Gold is just flushing. What about NQ? What's NQ doing? NQ, nothing really crazy. Trying to come back into this. Gold, what should I do with you? Gold. Gold is continuing to come down hard. Be patient on this one. Look at gold here. Be right back, guys. Mr. Structure, hello, sir. How are you doing? The Lean Futures, welcome to the stream. Mr. Structure, haven't seen you in a bit. Nice to see you. Well, that is nice. Welcome to the stream. All right, I think I got this right now. Here we go. Chat community account is up 176 bucks. I accidentally took a trade on that one. And then my account, I shorted gold already on the open, and now waiting to see if we're going to break this level. If they do break that level, then it'll be a free fall for gold. Structure, I will be gone again from mid-November to December mid. All right, man. Well, good. Traveling is good, man. MP, anyone NQ long? Let's take a look at NQ. No, not right now. Not until they come to the bottom of that range. I wouldn't be interested in a long just yet. Kushal, welcome to the stream. MP, welcome to the stream. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to everyone. Right now, gold is, I'm watching gold. Go back to gold. I already shorted it once. Trying to see what happens at this level right here. They flush that level, then you can have a potential nice play to the downside on gold. Austin Space, yeah, man. NQ, especially today. NQ had some nasty price action today. Drewski, my man with the 5 points. I was actually thinking about you, Drewski, today. I was like, hey, whatever happened to Drewski and his 5-point strategy? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you again, Drewski. Hope everything is well with you, Drewski. All right, gold. Watching for gold. Let's take a look at the 15-minute on gold real quick. Watching this level right here. That it was an area of support. was the breakout area. We came back all the way down. So being a little patient, see what happens with gold down here. Looks like it is the bounce area for now. So it is bouncing. Oh yeah, 91, 93, 2-point bounce right there already. Drewski, I'm sorry to hear that. Drewski, sorry to hear that. And well, at least you were here in Arizona for Memorial. Yeah, Drewski, sorry to hear that, brother. Condolences. All right, watching. Let's hop on to NQ again. NQ came to that middle of the range and starting to bounce, but just very tiny movements with NQ. Jesse James in the house. What up? All right, gold. Should we try a gold long down here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's try the long on gold.
Order filled.
See, maybe I'm late to the party. That's 3 points above the pop. Gonna keep it tight. Julian, hello, brother. Yeah, Drewski, you got a lot going on right now, so you're right. It's probably not the best time to trade, so take it easy, my friend. Sorry to hear what you're going through. All right, gold started to plunge. I may have to get out of that trade pretty soon. ER77, how you doing? Let's take a look at NQ. What's NQ doing here? NQ is starting to bounce. But it ain't moving. ER77, good to see you again. All right, gold giving me the bounce. Let's go back to gold. Come on, push up, push up. It got me excited for no reason. We'll let that one simmer for a little bit. Let's hop back onto NQ. Bit for short, good to see you. Scotty G, looks like we're bearish, man. The market's continuing to come down. It hasn't really been able to recover after today's flush. Still lingering in yesterday's levels, so we'll see. Came all the way down to 790 on NQ, and was it 790? How far did we go down? 780, and popped right back up about 80 points and hovering. What I mean by yesterday's levels, New York session levels, session lows. Hey, Drewski, man, take care, man. I hope everything works out in terms of all the paperwork and all that stuff you got to do with your family. So, wishing you the best, man, and hope to see you soon back trading. All right, NQ not moving much. Gold has been moving. Watching that gold bounce, but it ain't bouncing out of that 90 area, so they may want to take another leg down. Scotty G, did you swat? I watched a little bit of it. It was really a nothing burger. The market really didn't move much. Powell, while he was talking. All right, NQ as usual around this time, not doing much. Not doing much. I think the one that's moving is gold. Ooh, gold taking a plunge here. Gotta watch that gold. It ain't gonna bounce there. Gold is playing gold here real quick. Bid for short in a gold short. I was in a gold short, and then I decided to long it. And now playing pain on that gold. I took the gold short right at the China Open. That paid well, but playing this level here that's not holding. It's not holding. NQ been waiting on 24,900. WXB still in a short from 37.96. All right, I think I'm gonna have to take a look at gold and see if it gives us the bounce. If this is just the top of that channel, I need to get out of that short. Sorry, get out of my long. They can't pop it this time. I gotta get out. Well, good evening to everyone. Looks like gold is moving today nicely. I'm playing the bounce here, but it's been a little delayed. And I got to be careful that it catches me in a descending channel that won't go further up. So I'm watching it like a hawk. Try to bounce. Scotty G made 2.4% on MUX overnight hold. Ooh, you held that. Nice. Nice. Nice win for you. All right, gold trying to bounce. But I'm not liking my gold long right now. May have to get out. Structure. Let's refresh your strategy, boys. What's your favorite? For me, it's still structure. It's still support and resistance using 1 hour and 4 hour levels. That's been my MO for some time. Of course, I use the 20 and the 200 SMA along with pivot points. All right, gold was not able to push up on that last wave. Getting caught in a descending channel, which I'm not liking. And NQ, which we're looking at right now, just not moving anywhere. Gold coming for that pivot point possibly, huh? I'm going to have to rethink my long here. Gold. They don't bounce it here. I'm going to have to close it. Well, good evening to everyone. Hope everyone survived today's chop fest in the morning, trading NQ. Happy Tuesday. I finally traded with the trend today and shorted NQ. But it was nasty. It was choppy for a good hour, two, right into the open. All right, guys, I will be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we should have Mike now. Yeah, price action today with NQ was nasty for sure. That was some nasty price action for at least 2 hours right into the open. Opportunity awaits. Hello, sir. Well, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the stream. Tonight, NQ is not moving. Gold has made some interesting moves. It pushed up on the Chinese Open, flushed right back down. So now I'm watching gold like a hawk. Yeah, it's just not moving. Even gold that I was hoping for a stronger bounce is still not giving us the bounce. Probably going to have to close that gold trade soon. And then today, NQ took, what was it, 300 points from all-time highs? Close to 400 points? 300. And finally settled in. All right, gold is now, let's hop on to gold. Gold is starting to push up. If it can come above this, then maybe I'll go for 2 points on this trade. Because I am not liking it. Jesse James, of course we have a house account. Yes, sir. The house account is up. And you're welcome to take trades on it as well. House account took a nice gold long last night, and I added another trade this afternoon. So the house account, let me show the house account real quick. Is this the house account? Yeah, the house account is up. Let's take a look at it. 176 bucks right now, and overall $1,400 up. So it's back up. TR, I've mentioned the whole structure thing. He hasn't said anything, so I think he just uses structure. But I used to watch a YouTuber use the word structure a lot for options trading. Yep, structure. Guy is a genius. All right, gold is still not popping out. The chat account or community account is up 1,400 bucks after it took some drawdown last night. I think it was down 2,000 last night. Now it's back up to 1,400. So you guys can take trades on it tonight. NQ, gold, whatever you want. Take some trades there. Vishal, yeah, let's take a look at NQ. See, before that, I'm not liking this. Let me leave it alone. NQ, oh my God, this is painful with NQ. Painful. All right, gold is starting to push up. Come on, gold. Don't do this to me. It's playing with my feelings. Scotty G, there's really not much in Catalyst. Let's take a look at the news. Let's take a look at news for the next couple of days. So we got tomorrow, crude oil, new home sales. That's a yellow folder event. We've got initial jobless claims on Wednesday. That should move the market, though. And existing home sales at 10. PCE this week. PCE this week, yep. Consumer spending. We do have some news for sure. Oh, gold took a plunge. Oh, my gold long. I should have closed it here. All right, let's go back to NQ. PR77 looking for 800. And PR77 is in a short. on MNQ. You're targeting the bottom of that range. But yeah, this is bad. This is gonna have to zoom in, make it look exciting here. Well, the market ain't moving. NQ is on a holding pattern there. Not much going on. Let's take a look at the 15-minute here. We came down, hovering around 800, and stuck. Now the question is, are the bears starting to make their move? Is there going to be further continuation to the downside for tomorrow, or typical buy the dip rally tomorrow as usual? We shall see. Jesse James, HSI is by far moving the most. I've never checked it to see if props let us trade it. I don't think so. I've never heard of it, to be honest with you. But NQ stuck. Flex Futures, anyone use Trade Day? Yes, sir, I do. So far, so good. And so far, what we've seen on social media is Trade Day has some good reviews. So NQ not moving, not doing much. Came to this level, 825, and just holding there. Let's take a look at ES. Yes, stuck there as well. Not much going on there. Take a look at oil. And I guess we're stuck in this holding pattern here. Gold is taking a plunge here. Oh, man. Really going to go to session low. Session lows all the way down to 8. The DCA at down. The chat account is also available for anybody who wants to take trades on it. Covered after being in 2K of drawdown last night. It's back up. And we'll see. Shaw, gold looks like it found support. Yeah, but it's not giving me the bounce that I wanted to. And I think I had the chance to get out of that long and I held. Probably not the best idea. We'll see. Opportunity awaits. Trade on MGC. Hold on for a second. Let me look at MGC. MGC, you're going for a short entry. So your short entry, let me flip to the house account. Here we go. Your short entry is at 5 micros. You want to enter short at 37.99. 37.99 short. Okay. And stop at 33. Okay. And then once, let me write down the GP that I'm asking over. And your TP is 82. 37.82. Sweet. I got you. So the entry there on gold is a short at 37.99 with a stop at 38.03 and a TP at 37.82. You're playing range to range. All right, gold trying again to bounce. Not a convincing one just yet. All right, let's see how far that bounce goes with gold. ER77, NQ needs to break 1850. NQ needs to move. NQ's just not moving. All right, gold starting to do its little thing. Let's see if they can. It needs to pop. Gold needs to pop above 94. Nicholas Gomez, the man, the myth, the legend from the other side of the ocean. How you doing, brother? HSI. Yeah, I don't think HSI is available. Let me check. HSI. HSIC. No, but it's not tradable. All right, gold found a little bit of support at 87, trying to bounce back up. ER77, 10 points is a move at night. I hear you. Lately, NQ has been not moving much. All right, so we have one trade on the house account. We have a short setup for $37.99 with 5 micros. Gold is continuing to push up. See if they can get above 94. How far will she go? Jesse James telling us that NQ and NQ is moving 11, averaging 11 per minute, and GC 16 ticks per minute. And PR77, what's your target again? You're targeting 800 all the way down here? All the way down to 800? Wow. All right, gold just cannot bounce. Taking another plunge. Tried to find support at 87 and popped up. Right back down. All right, guys, I will be right back. All right, so the house account is has a gold trade, 5 micros, $37.99. We're short. And PR77 already took some profit. Nice. And gold looks like it wants further downside here. So far, the only trade on the house account is gold. If anybody wants to take a trade on NQ or ES, let me know. Gold just came to that pivot point and bounced again. Trying to bounce at least. Gold is choppy tonight. Chop City. And gold still unable to bounce. Christopher Zazek, yep. That's what makes it dangerous. See if this pivot point allows it to bounce. Otherwise, oh bueno. Very choppy. Yep. So we do have a house account trade with 5 micros at $37.99 for a short. If we get up there within the next 2 hours, we'll see. All right, DYG house account. You want a long on MNQ. Let's hop on to MNQ. You want a long. How many contracts? Micros? How many micros? Jesse James. Okay, 5 micros. Okay. 5 micros, 24,825. 24,825.25. You want to go long. And your TP is 24,841. Going to the top of that range. All right, we'll set your stop after we get filled. So we got a long on MNQ. We got a short on gold on the house account. And Jesse, congrats, brother. First payout with Take Profit Trader. Nicely done. Scotty G, do you ever trade anything else at night, like stocks actually in Asia? Not really, just futures. And yes, I do trade the New York session, so I live stream at 9:15 a.m. Eastern. I have 2 streams, the Asia at 9:15 p.m. and 9:15 a.m. Eastern for the New York Open. DYG, if we go below 817 on MNQ, I would like to take the trade off. Okay, and it looks like we are about to go below 2417. So let me know if you want to take it off now. Oh, wait till you hit Tradeify, Jesse. 20-minute payouts. You'll love Tradeify. Tradeify definitely plays 55 seconds. Yeah, I think the best I've had is 15 minutes. But Tradeify pays, man. No question about it. DYG, your trade is still valid. I'm assuming you want me to keep it. Sounds good. All right, looks like MNQ is about to get filled pretty soon. Oh, for the activation part? Yeah, I don't think there's codes for activating. Sorry, brother.
Order filled.
All right, looks like MNQ coming for 825 for that fill. 5 micros long. And gold is just taking a plunge. Let's take a look at gold now. Gold is continuing to push down. Take a look at MNQ. All right, we got a long on MNQ about to get filled. Jesse, what are your are the bulls or the bears making some noise on your charts? All right, still didn't get filled on MNQ. Jesse James telling us that bulls 60%, both linear channels are descending. I'm sitting on hands. All right. No trades for Jesse. All right, we're about to get filled on micros on NQ. Gold is also trying to bounce. Christopher Zazek with a house trade on CL1 mini. I love it. All right, let's go to CL. Where is CL? Here we go. CL. All right. So you want 63.5 short. All right. House trade short 63.55 with 1 mini. 63.55. You want to short it there with a TP of 63.25. Damn. 63.25. You're going for some money tonight. Your buy right there. That's your TP, right? Short. We're good. Stop at 63.65. Once we get filled, just let me know. I got to monitor all these trades now. So your stop 63, PL 63.65. Gotcha. All right. So did we get filled on NQ, MNQ? Not yet, huh? Scotty G, we're looking at futures. So we're only trading futures here tonight. This is NQ micros. Damn, gold is not helping me at all tonight. Gold continues to take a plunge here. These are gold futures, Scotty. Oh, CL. Oh, you're talking about CLX5. That's crude oil. So there's a short for crude, 63.55. Crude. Yep, crude oil. And gold, what is gold doing? Gold just wants to continue its descending channel. Nicholas Gomez did a Drewski move with 4 contracts on gold, and it worked. Nice.
Stop filled.
All right, I think we just got filled somewhere. All right, we're in long now on MNQ. And yes, crude oil is being shorted once we hit 63.55. Short down to 63.25 TP. NQ micros in a long just got filled, targeting 28.41. All right, so currently in that long on the chat community account. Let me blow this up a little bit. And now let's set your stop. You have a stop of 37. What's the stop on MNQ? Gotta set the stop. Let's take a look at the trade. DYG, your stop is at 24,817. 5 micro stop. All right, so here's a setup. Long aim NQ at 24,825 with 5 micro, stop at 817, targeting 841. Crude, we're waiting for crude to come down to 63.55 for a short all the way down. Gold, we have a short entry, I think, on micros, right? Yep, short entry all the way up at 37.99 for the push up. All right, so let's hop on MNQ. Nicholas Gomez, who needs gym when gold lifts my spirit? Gold is killing me right now, man. I need this to bop. I'm trying to play a descending channel, trying to play against the trend as usual, and it's not coming out of that descending channel. It continues to play it. So I may have to call my gold trade soon. Scotty G, good decision longing NQ now. See how that trade plays out. You know, it's funny. Has anybody looked at gold and NQ for the last couple of days, how they're moving in sync? I've been used to seeing NQ move up, gold moves down. NQ moves down, gold moves up. But lately, they've been in sync, which is not normal. Anybody have ideas on why gold and NQ are, or the NQ futures are moving in sync? Not exactly in sync, but they've had similar patterns for the last couple of days. Christopher Zazik, I agree. We need Jesse's candles to tell us if he's hearing bears or if he's hearing bulls. Jesse telling us nothing's happening on his side. Lost in space, probably because they are at all-time highs, moving into everything. Yeah, it's weird. Gold was at all-time highs, NQ was at all-time highs. That's usually there's an inverse pattern with those two. Nicholas Gomez, they're moving together like they have a secret handshake. Where do you come up with this, Nick? Nicholas Gomez, I swear to God, he comes up with like the most random ones.
Order filled.
All right, gold just came to that pivot point, or close to that pivot point at 84. See if they bounce it there or further downside. Vishal, GC, gold coming too. Oh, yes, sir. It's also at a pivot point. See if they finally bounce it here. Otherwise, gold could be on a plunge tonight. I got the pivot at 83. Didn't quite touch it yet. 83, 84 area. So hopefully gold bounces there for me. Otherwise, I'm take a beating on gold tonight. Viv for short, you're still Viv, are you still in your gold short? Looks like you got bank on that one. I think someone else is in a gold short. I forgot who mentioned was in a gold short from 96. Vishal, I use traditional or standard pivot points. All right, well, we're in that. The house account is in a trade right now on NQ, longing 825, targeting 841 with a stop at 817. Let's see if that plays out. There's also a gold entry all the way short, all the way at 99. That looks like it's a long ways to go. So let's continue to watch MNQ. Christopher Zazik, sounds good, brother. And I gotta grab something to eat, guys. I'll be right back. In about 5-10 minutes, I'll be right back. I'm eating, guys. So Marco gives us a good reasoning. The price behavior with gold and NASDAQ might be because there might be a new interest rate cut in October. Normal behavior is that people move their money out of stocks and into gold. Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing. There's always like an inverse reaction or inverse relationship between gold and NQ specifically. The other way around, so that is why their movements are the opposite. Now, because of the interest rates, people are just looking into moving their money out of fixed income investments and putting their money into either gold and or stocks, causing both to have a similar movement. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, the last week or so, gold and S&P and NQ moving very similar, which is rare. Usually, they have inverse relationship. Anyways, I'm eating. I'll be right back, guys. I'll read the comments, though. T. Cooper, braised short ribs with some glass mushroom gravy, garlic, mashed potatoes, and fried asparagus. I like that. Gold is coming to that pivot point. Is it going to bounce right here at that pivot point? Is that finally the bounce area, or are they going to flush the pivot point and take a deeper pullback on gold? All right, let's see MNQ, how our long is doing. All right. Nicholas Gomez, chicharron time. That's funny. Jesse, I just read you. Yeah, let's bring you in. Let me finish eating and I'll bring you in, Jesse. So we're gonna bring in Jesse tonight. See his Renko charts and all that good stuff. Let me get it set up and we'll bring in Jesse in a little bit. All right. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta switch the screen here real quick. I'm gonna bring in Jesse's stream or screens real quick, so hold on for 1 second.
Testing, testing. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me all right? My little avatar's on the screen. That's cute. Well, not much. Not a lot's happening, but we can all see that. But as far as on the Renko bars with the linear regression channels, which we all know is a big part of my trading, you can see on my smaller bar size here, they're descending. And then this red box over here means that the bigger bars, the higher time frame, quote unquote, is also descending. Otherwise down here, the bottom part of that would be blue, and the target up above would be yellow. But it's flipped, which means it's descending. That's my color coding anyway. So both are descending.
Sorry, they couldn't hear me, but I think now they can hear me. Sorry, I had my mic. I asked Jesse, what are the bulls, what are the bears telling him? What kind of signals are we getting? Go ahead.
Yeah, not a lot. Descending channels, little bit of buying pressure. I don't trust it yet. We're below VWAP. On my other screen that you guys aren't looking at, I'm still testing all those moving averages that we've talked about, and they're all descending also. So, in fact, I've got 6 moving averages. All of them are descending. Both linear regression channels are descending. VWAP's descending. I don't know. Let's see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, let's take a look at the chat account real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can bring your audio into the chat account. Chat account just entered Christopher Zazik's on crude. You should be able to hear you now. Jesse, say something.
All right, testing.
You guys can hear Jesse. We're looking at the chat account. So we just got an entry on that futures. Crude oil. Christopher Zazek's entry on a short with one mini at 63.55, targeting 63.25. We have a long playing out on NQ as well here. And we're still waiting for gold to rally. Still got ways to go. We did find support here. So let's see if they can continue. 37.88 has been the resistance so far. Popping it up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's okay. And let's go back to Jesse's charts.
Okay, so let's see. Let's give a run through on the market analyzer real quick. So as far as average ticks per minute, right? So what we can expect to, how long can we expect to be in a trade for? This doesn't take into consideration the value of a tick, but right now CL crude oil is only moving 2 ticks per minute on average. So we might be here all night. Right now GC gold is moving 12 ticks per minute on average, and the NASDAQ is moving 6. So half the speed of gold right now. Again, that's just the average over the last 5-ish minutes. But let's go. We're in a trade. I'm going to try to say that like you do. La Renko Reina.
Hey, you should know her very well, my friend.
Did I roll the R's correctly?
I think you did. All right, hopping onto my my gold trade. I think I survived the drawdown. Let's take a look at, bring in Jesse here as well. I think I just survived on my gold trade, up nicely on that one. Hold on. Hear you now?
Am I looking at $640 of unrealized green on there?
Yeah. So if you look at, I'm showing my screen.
Yeah.
I'm scaling out, but it's popping here. I'm not liking it.
I'd close that bad boy and take my money.
Think so?
That's what I would do. That's just me. I see green, I take green.
All right. See if we can get a little pop. There we go. Come on, pop it.
How many contracts do you have? Maybe you're right. Maybe scale out if you've got multiple.
3. I got 3.
Woo!
All right, one more. I'll give it right here. So 3 contracts. All right, got out on that one.
Man, look at it go.
Come on. Yes. And I'm out. I'm not gonna...
Nice trade, dude. Nice trade.
All right. So up $1,000 on my account with that gold trade. I had to DCA it. I'll be honest with you. I took some drawdown on that one, as you guys can see. But we got the gold long finally playing out. All right.
Good job. Good job. So David says, why does everyone say Asia is the hardest to trade? Well, I could take a stab at that. It's just because it's super slow and you got to have a lot of patience. For me anyways, that's what makes it more difficult.
Oh, and it keeps going up and it keeps going up.
Oh, look at that rip.
Yep. Well, $1,000 on that trade with some DCA. I'm good. I was in some drawdown, so I'll take the win. And the house account, let's go back to the house account, is up $247 right now with the MNQ trade here.
Right. By the way, what is it? Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
So you had a rough Monday morning and it's Tuesday night and you've already got it all back. And then some, I'm pretty sure. So you're doing good, my friend. Good job.
Monday was brutal. Well, I shouldn't say brutal. Monday I took a big L on the live stream on New York session, trying to short, go back to your charts, trying to short that bull run on Monday. And hey, it took 3-4 trades, 15-20 point stops that added up until I finally said, you're not in sync with the market today, walk out. I was trying to short a freaking bull run, and it happens. Your mindset, I was very short biased for whatever reason. And, that was a learning lesson, but we're back. We're back. And
you got the house account back too from those couple of mistakes a couple of us made.
Yeah. So I did modify my daily loss limit now on my personal accounts. I had it at 2K for personal daily loss limit. Now I have it at 1,500. So I'm going to be a little more tight in terms of when the day goes bad for me during New York. 1,500 is my daily loss limit on the 150K.
There you go. Live to fight another day, right?
Exactly.
I missed a question from Scotty. Sorry, Scotty. Asked up above when I was talking about the ticks per minute average. What's it normally move? During Asia, this is about normal. It picks up from time to time, but during the New York session, it's triple this or more, right? So it's ping-ponging all over the place during New York.
Nicholas asks, how did you come back from that? Look at this. If I had not closed here, look at the plunge. It came right back.
Woo! Man, good close.
So if we take a look at the 5-minute, this is why I was getting nervous. That 5-minute was my original target. See the 5-minute 20 SMA? This is the purple line. Literally came to the 5-minute 20 SMA and came back. Now the 90 is providing some resistance, some support signs. We'll see.
Yeah, but that pretty big drop there is exactly why I take profit when I see green.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So target ticks right now, 10 on NQ, 13 on GC. Oh, and by the way, earlier in the chat when I was talking about HSI, never mind that 28, I was wrong. My data feed actually doesn't support HSI, so my indicator is just defaulting to 28. So
I have,
my bad.
I have no clue what you were talking about anyways.
So Nikkei is the Japanese futures and HSI is the Chinese futures. I think it's pronounced Hang Song, something like that. But anyhow, I was wrong on that.
All right, let's take a look at the chat account, how it's doing. It's 2 trades. So the chat account or the community account is in the green on a long all the way from 825. And we're also in position on crude oil. Let's see crude oil, how it's doing. We have a short entry at 63.55, targeting 63.25 with a stop at 63.65 on crude oil. As far as my accounts are concerned, I'm done. Gold, I took a trade that took a little more drawdown than I wanted. I had to rescue myself out with some CA. Not aggressive, but walked out in the green and leave. Oh.
There you go. David, do you generally have better success trading Asia or New York? For me, I'm pretty successful at both. New York, I make more money faster, I guess you could say, but I like the Asia session because it's a little bit more tranquilo, relaxed. Right? It's a little slower.
Yep. T Massive, blessings. As always, man. You're the gentleman in the chat with your blessings every day. Fortunately, T Massives, you blew your TPT, so need to be more cautious with this. Sorry to hear, brother. Loan accounts are the process, okay? As far as I'm concerned, I still do better in the New York session. Asia, I mean, listen, I walk out with green. Is it my favorite price action? No, I love the volatility and the liquidity movements. But Asia's just I think I was talking to Jesse earlier. I think Asia just brings out very technical trading style. You don't have the momentum, you don't have the price action or the volatility that New York give you if you hop on a trade on the right direction. Whereas with Asia, you really have to play your levels or whatever your strategy is. Hold hour.
That's right. Yeah. And like Chris says, Asia volatility is unreliable. That's true. It comes in spurts. There's certain time frames where the market picks up for 30 minutes and then it dies off again. So, you really got to play levels or whatever your deal is, moving averages or pivot points, whatever it is, and just kind of stick to it. Right.
Scotty G, appreciate you tuning in. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, brother. All right, gold continues. Let's take a look at gold. I closed here, but gold is continuing. Yeah. I took a little more drawdown. It's funny. This is now 3 nights in a row where gold will come to that 200 SMA, then take a pullback or in on direction. Gold seems to love to play that 200 SMA.
Yeah. Do we trade London? I've tried it like 3 times, David, and I end up falling asleep right after the open. It's really tough for me to stay up that late.
Yeah, I can't go. Man, gold, what a long at 83. Should have held that last runner. It's a learning lesson on gold. Yeah,
you never really know.
Yeah. Just like it's continuing today, you'll have those days where it takes the pullback right there at a average.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't I take my profit?
Yeah, I think I've told the story before. My very best trade ever and my very worst trade ever were both on GC. It's slapped me around enough times to where I don't mess with it anymore. I don't do it.
But I'll be honest with you, I'm addicted to gold during Asia. And NQ for New York, 100% I'll still trade. I don't think I'll switch to gold. During Asia, this is what, 3 nights now? Trading gold, Asia session. Addicted. until I take the brutal loss.
Maybe I should introduce you to my other good friend on the left, the other devil on the left shoulder, BTC, Bitcoin futures. It's moving at 22, so double the speed of GC right now. 22 ticks per minute on average.
Oh, gold. Look at that gold. Pushing. Look at this thing. I sold at 80 at the 89, 88, 89, and now it's 3 more points. That would have been another grand.
Yeah, but scroll to the left. Scroll to the left and look at that descending channel though. It really looked like it came to the top of the channel and it was going to drop all the way down again, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you gotta play what you see at the time. We can't have hindsight.
Oh no, I know. Listen, I'm okay. I'm up 1,000 on. I don't even have to wake up tomorrow. Honestly, that's what I should do. Is I should probably stay. We should probably stay on late tonight and not trade New York tomorrow.
Preserve your capital for tomorrow.
Exactly. I'm already $1,000. Why trade tomorrow?
Well, I think Peter and I got you addicted to a new show, so you could just stay up all night watching Lioness.
Oh yeah, I watched Lioness last night. I watched 3 episodes of the first season, and I was up late. Thanks to Peter. Thanks to Peter. Thanks to Peter Chan and Jesse.
Yeah, they start introducing some newer high-powered characters towards the middle end of that season, and then season 2 is crazy. Crazy.
Nicholas, if only my plants grew as much as gold. This guy.
And Team Massive says Lioness is massive. Yeah, it's very, very, very well done show.
Yeah. I didn't know that. What is it? Zoe Saldana?
Yeah, she's good, huh?
She's good. Good. I'm only up to episode 3 of season 1. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, is this a gold short now? Right at the 200 S? No, VWAP. VWAP is at 90. Watch futures on. But just
by the way, we're at VWAP on NQ right now, everybody, and it looks like it's trying to reject off of it. Let's see.
Well, let's take a look at our trade. Don't we have a trade on MNQ? Yeah, we do. Let's take a look at the chat account. Chat account is up $220 with a MNQ trade, 5 micros long at 825, targeting 841. So getting there. It's playing that tight ascending channel, respecting it. Upside in. If they break out of that. You're saying you're hearing the bears?
No, I don't hear nothing. There's no volume right now. We need volume to hear it, but
Okay.
but the percentages, the sell pressure is lifting up here. So
Got it.
Let's see. I mean, the good news is on if you're looking on so if you look right here, let me get my mouse over there. Hold on.
Christopher Zazik, love that show. Hottie. Yeah.
So even though we have a descending channel here on the linear regression channel, we put in a higher low down here. We couldn't make it back down to the session low, and now we've lifting up again. So maybe we've seen the low for now. We'll see. Okay, here comes some buyers. They're trying to push through VWAP. Who called out that long again? That's a good trade.
MNQ trade is DYG.
All right. Viv, good night.
Oh, DYG wanted to move the stop to 833.75. 33.75. Hold on. Let's move the stop on the house account. I missed the message. DYG, next time if I ignore you, it's by accident. Feel free to message. I realized you had mentioned stop at 833. wants to be out here. 833.
Okay, now he says move it to break even.
Oh,
By the way, for anybody who's new, I've said hi to a few new people tonight. We're trading a house account. It's open for you guys to trade yourselves. So, and then if we can get it to pay out, JC's going to split the payout amongst everybody who contributed to the trades.
yes.
So let's go. Chime in.
So
Let's get it.
So hold on. Let me talking about list of trades. See who's taking trades on it. Oh, I have this list somewhere. Somewhere. All right, let me write down who took trades tonight. DYG took a trade tonight. Christopher Zazek. Those are the only. Okay. Have the other list. R77 has taken. Stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth has taken a stab at it. I has taken. Oh, Nicholas even has taken a stab at it.
Hey Zach, it's a prop firm account, right? So it's not real. It's not real money. It's just simulated. But if we can get it passed and get it to pay out, then that becomes real money. I think.
Yeah.
Those of us who traded it are gonna see a Venmo.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
As long as that guy JC doesn't run away with the payout, you guys are fine. I don't know about him, man. I don't know about that guy. He might run away with the money.
Trader's Bait says, "What about the taxes? JC's going to pay the taxes."
Yeah. I'm not worried about the taxes. Well, you guys have to worry. You guys have to worry about your taxes. If you get a Zelle from me, that's all you're going to get from me is a Zelle or Cash App. One of those two. I'll deal with the firm payout. But yes, the chat account is the only account that I don't trade. I did trade it just to bring it back to positive. It was $2,000 in the red yesterday. And as you can see, the chat account now is $1,500. There was a nice gold trade. I forgot who took that gold trade. Oh, something investments. I gotta look at the stream from last night.
Yeah, that was right. WRIGT.
Yep. Right investments or
yeah, something right group or right something investments.
Yeah, right investments took that gold long yesterday, and that did bring it up to some close to positive. And I added some gold trades this. We're up $1,500. We're back into green at least.
Yes, Chris is making fun of my crayons again, saying sketch. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Coop. Appreciate you guys. Love you, bro. Oh, there's right investments. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yep, that was right investments. Yes, sir. You brought that account back to some green yesterday. I woke up and it was in the green. So
look at this MNQ trade's about to hit target. Look at it go.
Yep.
Woo!
Gold is just a scalper's paradise. Look at that. After it popped all the way up. Remember we talked about the 200 SMA? Let's take a look at gold. Came right to the 200, and where did it take the rejection? And it's funny, this is the second or third time that I see gold literally respect that 200 SMA. Red line is the 200 and came. It did a nice little rally from 83 all the way up. Came and it's scalper's paradise. I'm gonna get addicted to gold at night. I think it was Cooper.
I wonder if it's.
Oh, did we get? We got filled on the.
There it goes. It got filled. I heard it.
Yep, there it is. All right. So
good job. Good job. Who called that trade again? Damn good trade.
That was DYG with a winning trade. DYG.
Good job. Yeah.
Let me close the stop now. So nice.
We got DYG added to the list, right?
Yes. So far, I have DYG, Christopher Zazek, Jesse, PR77, Stealth, Die, Nicholas, Right Investments, and I'm missing someone from last night. Die, Stealth, PR77, Jesse, Christopher Zazek, DYG, Right Investment. I got to take a look at last night. I think Opportunity Awaits took a trade last night.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna put opportunity awaits.
Traders bait. I think the folks who get involved and trade it are not, or are going to trade it more often than not, right? Not just one and done. But
Right.
I'm not sure how the contribution and the distribution will work, but I assume it'll just be an even split amongst everybody who
Correct.
helped out. Yeah,
Correct.
everybody who engaged.
Without going too in detail on technical details, it'll get split
Yeah.
up between everybody who traded it equally. Zell for me and whatever. But let's leave the technicalities. Let's not complicate it. Just leave it at that. Just leave it
Let's
at
get
that.
the damn thing passed first.
Exactly. All right, let's take a look at gold. Look at that gold reversal right at the 200 SMA. All right. I'm watching gold, how it moves.
Oh,
this is scalper's paradise right here.
What I was going to say about that is I wonder if GC is like NQ in the sense that just when you feel like you've cemented something into your memory because that works every time, boom, it no longer works.
Oh, 100%. There's no such thing as whenever you hear someone, oh, I figured it out. Now I got it. I got the right strategy. That's when the big loss is coming. So there's no such thing as ever figuring out a strategy. The market will change and do cartwheels on you.
Okay, so bait, how do you engage? All right, so what you do is in the chat, when you've got a setup coming and you're kind of stalking your trade and you know where you want to enter on GC or NQ, ES, whatever, you just put it in the chat. JC, tell them what you need. There's a lot of stuff involved.
Here, JC, trade for. I'm gonna give you an example of how to write it out. Actually, what I'll do is I'm gonna create the bot. I'm gonna tell the bot I gotta create a text for the bot. That way, you guys will see it pretty soon. JC, trade for community account. Enter NQ 3 minis at, I don't know. Number is
you can put in your price, or you could just hit market in now.
25,000. You have 25,000. Stop at for NQ 3 minis. Own 25,000. Stop 24.90. Take profit at 6,000. Going for the moon. Something like that, all right? That's all you need to do. Oh, look at gold. My God, gold is like in and out. You got to get in and out of these trades or you will pay dearly. Look at this. Look what gold just did again. So came back 92.85, 6 points, and pushed right back up 4. So you're literally scalping this. Love it.
Wow. DYG max risk is 4 contracts, and then as far as a stop, I don't know. Can we naked trade?
So it's a 150K. Your max loss. Let's keep the max loss on a trade. Is 800 okay?
I think so. Sounds good to me.
So the max loss per trade is 800. Your stop should reflect 800. $800. All right. So let me talk to ChatGPT while you guys are watching Jesse's Renko, and I'll get a little write up right now, and we'll add it to the bot. That way, the bot will repeat it over and over. You guys, I'm sure, are not tired of seeing all the repeat bot all throughout the night.
There are several bots. There's JCDT, there's Stream Elements, there's one more too. Isn't there one more?
No, JCDT is just kind of like the
welcome to the fam.
Yeah, but
welcome to the fam bot.
But that bot's not necessarily working because it's supposed to say, "Ayo, Peter Chan just joined the chat," but I've noticed that it doesn't mention anybody. I haven't had the time to fix it either.
It just needs a good slapping around, that bot.
Let's see. Chat. Sid.
So anyways, while JC's typing away over there, it's good to see you guys. Sorry I've been away for a while. It's nice to be a guest again. Work's been crazy. But hey, Wilson, good to see you. What is the symbol for gold? GC.
GC, Z as in zebra. So gold, Charlie, Zebra 5.
Well, it depends on what platform you're on. On Ninja, it's just GC.
Oh, because it updates the most recent contract automatically?
Yeah, it automatically grabs you the most recent one. Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so in a trade, would like to short gold at 37.95 and hope to run it to 37.75 if we get there. So in a trade, do you want to just call it out when we get there and you can mark it a short? Is that what you want to do, or do you want to stage an order right now?
I think he just wants to short. In other words, he's telling us his play. I don't know if he's calling out a community account.
Oh, yeah, okay, my bad.
Or he could be, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why we got to mention community trade in the chat, because otherwise we think you're just kind of talking out loud your own thoughts for your own trade on your end. Uh-oh, Massive's got a community trade. Here we go.
Okay, hold on for 1 sec. Okay. T-Massive community trade account, 1 micro short at market, stop loss 10 points, TP 815. What?
MNQ.
MNQ? Okay, so we're looking at MNQ. MNQ, you want me to market 1 micro right now. So it short, correct?
Yep.
Market short right now. Okay, your stop loss is 10 points, so 27.70. Oh, you're in a 47.70.
And then the TP is 815.
Boom. And I'm going to have to write the TP, otherwise if it goes down, it'll assume that's it. So 815 will take profit on. Start writing massive. Team massive 850 MNQ. So we get filled. Cool. Oh, we are filled. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we mark it in. So yeah,
Oh,
you're filled.
Oh, you're filled. What am I talking about? Your TP is all the way down to 850.
Okay, so I'm seeing an unrealized gain up on your screen of negative $49. Are we in another trade somewhere else?
Yeah, crude oil.
Okay.
So I'm buying here. Okay, so short, buying here, and buying there. That's the setup. Let's take a look at crude oil. This is Christopher Zazek's trade. 63.55 was the entry on a short, targeting 63.25 with a tight stop at 5 on crude oil. Why is my... Here we go.
By the way, chat, do I sound all right? I haven't used this headset and microphone forever, so I just want to make sure I sound good and loud.
Go back to...
Zach says clear. Okay, good. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. We got 74 people hanging out. Make sure you guys get after that like button. You know, I just thought of something. For those of you that are trading gold, I wonder if I should throw up a Renko gold chart.
Why not? It's going to be my new, thanks to Cooper, I think that's going to be my new Asia session instrument.
All right, let me do that. Let's here, switch. Can you switch to one of your excuse me, your chart so I can move some things around here?
Yep, hold on.
Whenever you got a sec, no rush.
All right, you want me to show gold here? Oh, look at this price action. All right, here's an example then on how to do community account trade. That's all you got to write down. For anybody who's tuned in, you want to take a community trade, I just put it in the chat, how to call out the trade that way.
Okay, NQ's trying to rip. I just heard him.
Heard him? Okay, let's take a look at NQ. Oh, you're looking at gold here.
I'm just waiting for you to yeah, there we go. Okay, we're off my screen. Let me move some things around. Let's see.
T. Cooper, let's see how long it takes before gold gives me a beating. But so far, I think it's 2 or 3 nights in a row now. Gold. Pain. All right, let's take a look at gold here zoomed in. Here's my out. Back. Oh, pushing a button. All right, well, you're doing that, Jesse. Some water. Some H2O. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Oh, camera. Opportunity awaits. Are we still in that MGC short? See short. Yeah, you have a 37.99. Somebody called 37.99 short up here. There's a order at 37.99 to short it down. Back down to 37.82 is the target. Well, that gold long is played out. Looks like it finally found support at that pivot point. So good. Gold also playing pivot points nicely. Came to 37.84, that pivot point here, and bounce. Was my last entry here. Fixing my original long. C8 here and caught the long. King Caesar in a long on gold.
All right, I got them side by side now. So we got gold on the left, NQ on the right. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You guys let me know, but I think it's all right.
I think gold is going to be a hit at night. NQ is boring.
Yeah, I really wish we could trade HSI because I think it moves better, but that's all right.
Opportunity
Play-
awaits. That's your trade. Okay, good. You're on the list. Yes, your trade opportunity awaits is on the calendar for $37.99 short, 5 micros, tight stop, and I have your TP at $37.82.
What's up, Caesar? Good to see you.
Oh man, what's up with gold? Cooper, is this how gold moves pretty much all the time? This is like 4 or 5 point up and down. This.
Yeah, every time I've checked it out, this is how it moves. It moves nice, but the thing is that kind of like some of the other stuff, I think like crude, some other stuff, when it picks a direction, it just keeps on friggin' going. So you don't want to try to counter trend.
Oh yeah. It's when it's on trend, that's one that you probably don't want to counter trend.
Yeah.
I noticed that. King Caesar scalping away, brother. Nicely done.
All right, so gold on the left, NQ on the right.
All right, what's the Renko telling us? Gold short right now. Does it say anything about a gold short right here?
Yeah, we're at the top of the descending linear channels, and the sellers just took control as far as the sell pressure. On NQ also, so sellers are in control on both charts. It's amazing how in sync these two instruments are lately.
Yeah, I've been talking about that now. I think 2 days I've mentioned it. I'm used to seeing, like I said, I to be fair, I haven't really traded gold until very recently, thanks to you guys, the community. Cooper was the one who got us onto it. But even when I was trading NQ, I remember gold being an inverse relationship to S&P as well. Q moves up, gold moves down. I mean, not perfect, but usually it's an inverse relationship. That's why I'm so surprised that they're moving so close together in this action.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at these two Renko charts, you'd swear they're the same instrument, really. I mean, it's roughly the same movement. Hey, Coop, by the way, I emailed you back earlier today. I didn't hear back from you, bud. Hopefully you got my message. Hopefully it wasn't somebody scamming me and I emailed the wrong person back.
Right investments. I caught GC longs. Yeah, man. Same here. I caught a nice trade. I'm basically into green now, so up 1,000 trade. I think I'm done. Done for the night. Hopefully, maybe for you guys. But long C8 here. Those.
Boy, that GC's giving me a whipping a time or two. Just be real careful. Use tight stops, everybody, on GC. Don't let it get away from you.
Yep.
To be fair, yeah. To be fair, I've done the same exact mistakes on BTC also. Bitcoin futures is nasty too. Woo boy. Like a freight train. All right, so target ticks on NQ 7. Everything else is 2. GC's 11. Bitcoin futures 16.
Zach, are you short GC? I'm not short on GC. I'm flat. I'm done with my longs, but there is a short position or setup on the house account. $37.99 is the short. 5 micros. with a tight stop at 803, targeting 37.82 on short with an entry at 37.99. That's courtesy of Right Investments. Short. And Right Investments had a solid long last night as well. He brought back the house account. Some pretty bad drawdown. I think he brought it close to positive again. So this is Right Investments trade, 5 micros, short, entry at 37.90. Top back to the Renko bars.
I made a copy of my market analyzer and stuck it down there in the left corner too. If anybody finds that useful, if it's in the way, let me know. I'll get it out of there. Oh, I heard something. All right, sellers taking over on NQ.
Look, after seeing all these juicy movements on gold, look at that Q. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. I almost hit the sell button, but then I was like, I don't want to be stuck in that trade for an hour.
Well, that's the good thing about gold. I hope you're stuck in it. It'll tell you pretty quickly. All right, let's go back to your.
What's up, Corey? Yeah, chat account is available.
Chat account is available. I did write earlier how to call out the trade on it. See if I can. Promise for tomorrow.
Good job, Corey. Sweet. Yeah, JC hit a nice trade earlier for $1,000. You guys are killing it on gold.
All right, here's the message on how to call out the chat account. Corey, I'm up like 2 to 3K on all 150K Bulenox. Gold is beautiful. Oh, man. Look at us all now on gold. I guess at night, it's gold, baby. Until we take that brutal loss, they're like, I don't want to do gold ever.
Okay, buyers taking control again on both.
Both gold and, well, I think we're going to have to wait for that 37.99 or 800 area. Or play the long up here. Take the pullback. Long it, pullback first. Now the upper band of VWAP is at 97. It's the upper band of VWAP. I'm liking that. 7. Zach shorting gold at 94.6. RSI. Seen RSI topping it.
Yeah, I'm hearing sellers now on NQ.
Yep. Seeing this. Hold on. Go my trading view. This is where we're at. We're gold. We're topping. Now we're starting to. Oh, so 37.99 is the weight. Put it up there.
Now I'm hearing buyers. They're undecided.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll wait for 800. They're so close to 800. They'll probably run it. Pick 37.99 is 37.97 is the up spot. We have an FVG below us. Middle of that FVG 92. Now, if we look at the 30-minute, what part are we looking at? Take a look at the 30-minute. Remember how I used the 5-minute? Use it. Look at the 30-minute higher time frame resistance level. Take a look at the 30-minute. Coming right to that 20 SMA, and 20 SMA is at 6. So this 800 area, the watch area.
It looks like that. I can't see my screen; it's too far away. But there's a pivot point right there on gold too. That PP on the left chart there.
99.
I'd have to zoom way in to see where that's at. But yeah, you can see the right here, the yellow PP line right there.
So far, every pullback to the 90 MA has long scalp.
All right, let's see. Trader Shop says GC to 38.40 tonight. Woo! That's up there.
Is he? Oh, 38? Damn.
38.40. Let's see.
We're all-time highs. Trader Shop, welcome to the stream. This time I got a hold of it.
What's up? What's up, George? Good to see you.
George Panos, what's going on, brother? So I noticed Linus has 2 seasons. Have you watched the second season already?
Oh yeah. So season 2 is much more like Sicario and Sicario 2.
Got it. Good.
It takes place at the Mexico border, and it has a lot of those same exact elements. So that scene you were showing off last night, you're going to see a lot of that exact kind of stuff in season 2 of Lioness.
Wow, look at that move by.
It's about to hit. So it's at the session open right now. It's about to hit that pivot point.
That is crazy. My exit was at 8. That's another 10. Oh. Old moves. It moves, man. 37.98 is the pivot point on gold. Yep, that's what we're all watching right now.
I don't know gold well enough to even know if it respects pivot points. I just have that indicator on that chart. We'll see.
Well, my gold long was based on the pivot point. So hold on, let me show.
Oh, okay.
Let me show my trading view. Look at the blue line here. That's a pivot point. Look where it bounced. Pivot point, bounce, pivot point, bounce on all time frame. It does. It respected that pivot point to the T. Bounce.
Yeah, so the pivot points on my NinjaTrader charts are daily pivots. Yours, I think, are hourly or like intraday pivots, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
All right.
I use the 30-minute a little more often, especially start using smaller time frame indicators.
Kushal, yeah, those are intraday pivot points. They're not the typical. They're not the daily pivots that we have by default on most of the platforms. But if you've got TradingView or Tradeivate, you should be able to load those up.
Kushal, I have pivot points traditional standard. I have to check the settings. Maybe I did make an adjustment. Can't remember.
Okay, Chris says close the CL trade. It's not going to work.
All right, let's go to the house account. We're going to close the. Oh shoot, my mouse just.
So Kushal says, I have TradingView. I added the pivot points standard. Yeah, the standard I think are daily, so those aren't going to match up to what JC's using there. I think his are intraday.
Okay, so Crew, do you want us to close this? You want saying to close it?
Yeah, it's only down $58. It's probably a good close if we are going to close it. Are you sure, Chris? Close it, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, close it, he says. All right, I wish I would have been that disciplined back when I was taking that trade the other night.
All right, there you go.
Good job, Chris. Good discipline. Yeah, Kashal, I'm sure JC will check it out and show it off when he figures out what he tweaked.
All right. They tweaked anything.
Trader
Classic.
Shop, what's the house account? The house account is an account traded by us, the chat, the guests, the fans, the people. We trade the account. If we can get it to pay out, we get the moolah.
All right, here's for who's asking about pivot points. So I have it on classic. I did try traditional. I didn't like the things there. I have it on classic, auto 15, and then I just changed my colors because E1, R1, S1 to be blue. Then I'll have this one in if it's back. In other words, my pivot point levels, and as you can see, that was the bounce. S1 current.
Thanks, JC, for showing that off. Trader Shop, yeah, get your trade in. If you see a setup that you like, call it out. Give the details. Take the trade. You'll get on the list, and let's get this account passed.
All right, here's how to call out a trade on the community account. Just giving you an example how to call out a trade on a community account. King Caesar, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the support, man.
All right, let me go grab some water. I'll be right back.
All right, gold continuing to push up. Gold is on push. So we're watching this 800 area, 37.99. That is also R1. It's pivot point there. Let's see. Watching that right now, that pivot point at 99. 800 area. Scotty G, NQ turning green. What is NQ doing? I know we got some money on the NQ trade already. That closed out. That long played out nicely on the house account. Take a look at that. So back to the house account. That was the long. Closed it right there at the top. That was a nice trade on MNQ for NASDAQ Futures. Vishal, strange. I have the same exact settings and still show different level in indicators. What time frame are you looking at, Vishal? Because I'm looking, even if I look at the 1 minute, Kushal, R1 is giving it to me at 98, 90. So let me bring in my 1 minute chart. Hold on a second. So actually gold plays pivot points pretty nicely. Okay, I'm going to show my 1 minute chart here. Blue lines again are the pivot points. Oh, look at R1, 37.99 right there onto the T. Look at this pivot point touch. But more importantly, look at R1. One touch, bounce. Touched, bounce. And you finally broke resistance, came down to this pivot point. So I think in general, pivot points gold as well. So again, Kushal, it looks like it's something on your side. For me, it's working fine.
All right, I'm back. Kashal, just a quick thought. Is your chart set to the same bar? Like, for example, if he's looking at the 1 minute or the 5 minute, make sure you're on the same time frame, maybe?
Yeah, I just showed him the 1 minute. Previous chart you guys looked at was my 5, 15, and 30.
Oh, okay.
But I chart mainly on the 1 minute. But all time frames, R1 is matching up. All right, looking to short gold. Went to that pivot point. I think we just entered on gold, didn't we? We got filled? Yes. Wait, what happened? Oh, shoot. I closed all positions. I gotta set up the short on the micros again. What was that? 37.99, right? Go to the house account real quick. 7.9 short. What was the setup again on gold? Sorry, since I hit cancel all, it closed all of the setups.
Let me scroll up. What are we looking for? GC?
You see 37.99. I think the TP, if I remember correctly, was 82. Stop. 37.82 TP. I don't remember the stop.
I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find it. That was a long time ago, right? Let's see.
It was that trade. It was investments. Yeah, right investments. Can you tell us the stop on that 37.99 short for gold micros? All right, we're about to hit that pivot point at 837.99. See if they play the range and bring it right back down.
Yeah, and the daily pivot was, we just blew right through it. It was 98. Well, we didn't blow through it, but we pushed through it. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, opportunity awaits 3803. Sorry. No, was it 3803? I thought it was a little higher. 3303.8. Okay.
Back then it looked a little higher.
Yeah.
Before GC ripped up. Business Lens, any giveaways?
No, not right now. Still a little guy with these props. Opportunity awaits. Sorry about that. I gotta write down each. I gotta have like a sheet of paper, write down each person. This trade, I'm sorry, is opportunity. Entry at 37.99 for 5 micros on gold. Stop loss at 38.3. Missed it. Tempted to short it too. Opportunity awaits. It looks like we missed it by a few ticks. Let me know if you want to hold the trade or consider a market order if it pop up.
Is that for a short?
Yep. Shorting 37. He's shorting the pivot point.
Ah.
Well, I don't know if he's using the pivot points. He's shorting 37.99.
They're trying to reject off that pivot point, but buyers are still eking out the control here. On NQ2, the buyers are really holding this level. They're trying to defend their position.
Pivot point. Not right now. C90. See? Well, short is targeting 82, so opportunity awaits is going big on that trade. What time is it? It wasn't so late. I follow that entry.
Don't give back any of your $1,000.
Trade tomorrow. Locking it in. Trader Shop. I'm still long. I'm going to add if we come back to 37.2. Oh, 37.99.3 or market in. Oh. I missed the part where it says market. $37.99. Didn't hit 37.99.3. See if we get a push back up. Try to hop on this.
There it goes. It's trying to push right. Yeah, it's trying.
Stop loss is 38. TP at at 70. So opportunity awaits. We're getting close. Your call if you want to wait for the fill or you want me to mark it in now. Up to you. Looks like
There's the push.
looks like you're going to get the fill. We're at 2 points away from your entry. You call it, my friend. Mark it, fill, or wait for your limit order. All right, DYG has a community account trade. I'll take that down in a second, DYG. Let me hear on Opportunity Awaits what he wants to do on his trade. Either a market order in or wait for the fill at $37.99. Go back to
Nice little drop on NQ there.
Opportunity Awaits. I'll let you call the trade what you want to do. Drum roll.
Yeah, hey everybody, make sure you also hit the live button on the stream and notice that sometimes, at least for me, it falls behind whenever it buffers. So make sure you're live, especially if you're going to be calling out trades.
Okay, Opportunity Awaits wants to wait. Okay, we'll do. As long as you're telling me what to do, we'll wait. All right, now, MNQ, right? There's a trade for MNQ. Somebody called out a trade on MNQ. Let's go. DYG, enter NQ, not MNQ, short. The max is 4 contracts. If you want to trade minis, 4 minis is the max. So I guess you got to tell me, DYG, if you're trading micros or minis.
Oh, they're pushing NQ back up now.
Saying NQ, so I'm going to go with minis, and you want 5. Only do 4. That's max. It's too late.
He said too late. Take profit was already hit.
Oh, it was a scalp. Okay. All right. Opportunity Awaits. He's saying wait. All right, we'll wait. Back to gold.
That was a good one, DYG. That was a good little short there, too. And then they pushed it right back up. My Lord. Tiny little movements.
T-Massive, did the other 1 micro MNQ trade get stopped out? No, that walked out with a win. So far, MNQ trade was a win. The oil futures was a little paper cut. I think $50. Paper cut.
48 or something like that. 50, yeah, something like that.
Tonight, it's been on a win. I took a gold trade earlier. Got spring. All right, let's see what I... So we're waiting for the fill at $37.99. Opportunity Awaits. You got to hit the live button. For everyone that may be backed up, hit the live button. Hit live button on YouTube or your phone. That way it brings you closer to real time.
Yeah, I'd say Opportunity. I think you're live because you responded with that wait real quick.
Right.
But every once in a while, I'll see a comment that was on something that was said, 30 seconds or a minute ago. So I just wanted to make sure everybody's live.
Yep, house account is waiting to get filled at $37.99 for a short 5 micros.
Coop getting up at 6 a.m. signing off. All right, buddy. Good to see ya.
Take care, Cooper. The Trader Shop, the account is set up for an entry at $37.99. That's the fill for gold short. I overslept yesterday. I was watching these guys got me on the Lioness. I overslept this morning. That's why I didn't do the morning session. Now I'm in some nice green, so I may skip the morning session tomorrow. It's lucky. No, I'm just kidding. I'll hop on. All right, we're waiting for that fill at $37.99 on gold.
It's trying to get there. Let's go. Two more days for payout for Caesar.
Oh,
there. Good
nice.
job.
Nice.
Yeah, I requested my first ever payout on Take Profit Trader tonight, so I feel pretty accomplished. That was tough.
Did you go through the whole W-9 and all that, the tax info part of it? Not yet.
Not yet. I think.
Yeah. Once you submit, then they'll send you the email. Get your tax info.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet. Well, let me go check my email. Let's see. Oh, yep. Oh no, you know what they do I think newer customers, they make you go through that process right up front. So I've already done it. So here's the email. Your withdrawal request has been approved. Your money will be transferred to your wallet shortly. Then I got another email a few minutes later that says your $2,337 has been successfully transferred to your wallet. All right.
Done, brother.
Sweet. Oh, I feel so accomplished. I've been working hard at Take Profit Trader for months. Jeez. These prop firms are no joke, man. They're tough. But thank you, TPT.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're about to get filled on $37.99 entry.
Let's do it. Okay, so once the funds are transferred to the wallet, then I can trade the account again now, right? All right, sweet.
Technically, after you got the first approval, you're good to go.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let me go check out my TPT dashboard. Let me hit refresh. So that account now should be a couple $1,000 less. Let's see. Oh, it is. I didn't even have to disconnect and reconnect in NinjaTrader. It automatically updated its P&L or its balance. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
So house account is in that gold short. That's a long ways to go. So that trade will probably stay overnight and see if we wake up in some profit. Got a TP of 37.82 and a stop at 38.03. Tight stop. I would hop on that trade on my account. Funny we say we don't want to be stuck in the trade all night. This is just setting a stop. TP. Go to bed, right?
Yeah.
That is the easier way to do it. Got to get in the habit of doing something like that. Set a TP and stop and go. Trader Shop, good luck. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. And the Trader Shop is saying he'll see us tomorrow at 38.40 on gold. Man, that's a bold.
Oh. Woo! All right, let's get it.
38.40. Before you go, Trader Shop, why 38.40? What's your what's the reason for that level? Oh, I see what you're saying. All-time highs again.
Zach says, what's the minimum amount you can request on TPT? I don't know, actually. This is a 150K account, so I would guess maybe $500, $200?
I think
500? Okay.
I think $500, yeah. I've never taken a minimum with any prop firm. In other words, I always wait for the maximum that you can take out. I don't know if that's a good. Always push it. TP.
I've always done that too. It's probably bad because it's more opportunity to blow the damn thing up and lose it all.
Although with TPT, I've falling to take the payout or the daily payout, but I've taken payouts and then I take a little too much where I put myself with less drawdown. I think TPT gets me on those taking multiple payouts or daily payouts. First I got to get back in a pro account, build stronger buffer.
Okay, so let's test something. For those of you who don't know, JC, this doesn't apply to you, but I'm gonna go to my wallet and see how quick, because somebody, my buddy Mike said, you transfer from from your wallet to your bank, and it's pretty much instantaneous.
Oh yeah, that's quick. That is
Yeah,
that's 100%. 100% quick.
Let's try it. Oh, I don't know if I've ever linked a bank. Let's see. Withdrawal fee is 0. I guess that's because I'm above the minimum or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm in the wallet. I'm hitting withdrawal, blah, 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 request. I don't know if I ever set up a bank, though. I should probably go do that first.
No, if it's allowing you to, fine. Oh, if you haven't set up the bank, it'll tell you. Plain.
They use plain?
The plain or played? Played, I think.
Plaid.
Plaid.
Okay, Plaid. All right. I think I already have a Plaid account, I believe. Isn't that what Tick Trader uses too? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's Rise. Yeah, I get confused with all these transfer systems.
Chris, really wish Bulenox had Tradeify support because all my Apex. I've switched recently, mainly for the stream. It looks better. It was a big One Tower. I still like One Tower better than Tradeify. Get it? One Tower looks boring.
All right. Well, that's done. I guess I'll know soon.
Did you have to log into your bank account or no?
No, I just made the request. It says, the verbiage says this could take up to 12 hours, but it's usually sooner. I've heard that it's quick, like minutes. So
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, when I've requested, as long as I miss my TPT Pro account. Take it back.
Yeah, the bummer with them is they don't have the direct to funded, so you got to do the 5-day thing.
Yep.
And they don't have a pass in a single day thing either, so it's like 5 days.
And I have one in my dashboard. Set. Guess how much the reset fee? I think probably $150.
Oh yeah, they're like, what is it, 680 or something? It's a lot.
I think it's $1,500.
Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm thinking the 50K accounts. I remember looking at that, and I even tried a promo or an affiliate code. They don't accept codes on those.
I know eventually I will reset it. All you have to do is have a week good trading, get back to about 2,500, and we'll make that reset fee quickly. Waiting for the right time.
Hey, check your, I don't know, when was the last time you checked your credit bank? Because, man, mine added up real quick, and I was able to do a reset using credits. I think there's probably a lot of people that don't even know about that on Take Profit Trader. You earn credits and rewards, and you can cash those in for all kinds of things. Free accounts, resets, all kinds of cool stuff.
$14.99.
$14.99. You should go. Just for kicks, you should check out your what do they call it? Rewards. I'm gonna check mine too while we're at it here. Rewards.
Wait, how do I have a Oh, 50. Exactly.
Credit bank.
What?
All right.
Do I have a Pro 50K account? Even now. Since when?
I have 3 free 25K test accounts I can do, but that's too small. I'll blow those things up right away.
Bro. Oh my. 50. Yeah, I'm looking at the reset fee. Show it, but it has my.
Kushal says Legends started doing straight to funded if anybody's interested in that. Yeah, $14.99 is a lot for a reset. I agree, Trader Shop.
It is a lot, but you got to understand that go right into daily payouts again. As long as you can trade your way up to $2,000 quickly, it'll be worth it. The problem is if you blow it again, the pressure you're going to put yourself because you just opened up 1,400.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
The question you got to ask yourself is $1,500 worth a week of your time?
Yes, if you get the first payout and continue, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Trader Shop, yeah, but $1,500 will barely let you trade one NQ contract, right? In a day, if you have day traders margin, and even then, boy, you'll get liquidated if it pulls against you at all. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't brought myself to reset a pro account yet. I don't think I probably ever would, but
They will.
when you get to a certain point, like in your trading career, like if you're, for example, over the last few months, I think a lot of you have been maybe seeing my P&Ls in the Discord, but when you get to that point where you're doing $1,800 a day across all your accounts, maybe it might be worth it if you can keep that up. But I don't consider myself comfortable enough to spend that kind of money. Not yet.
Well, I haven't done it yet either. Here we go. I'm trying to block. So yeah, let me show it real quick. Reset fee on a 150K, $14.99. I'm tempted.
Ouch. Yeah, and there's no promo code to bring that down either. I opened a ticket with them too, asking them to be more realistic with those fees or at least allow the affiliate codes on them. And they said, hey, we can't comment on what may or may not happen in the future, but for now we're comfortable with our fees.
All right, how's our gold trade on the house account going? Okay, still rallying. Taking a little bit of drawdown there. We got to stop at 803. Could be a little.
Is my gold, is my chart frozen or is it just hanging out right there?
I see 44, 56%, and 40 and 60%. I think it's moving. No, it's moving.
Okay.
It's moving.
It's just kind of stuck right. All right. So, all right.
JC, community account. Oh, you want to take the trade, DYG?
No trade.
Oh, okay. Okay, what happened? He wanted a short NQ and something happened real quick. Oh, no.
It popped.
It popped?
It popped a little bit.
But it came right back down. Oh, not yet. Okay.
Yeah, those little tiny pops like that will scare you. scare me out of trades all the time.
89.5 was NQ short 80.
Yeah, I think that's a typo.
85 and all right, what's going on with gold? Is gold still pumping?
What's up, Thump? Good to see you.
Thumper, good to see you, brother. Yeah, so $14.99. I know myself. I'm going to pay that reset fee someday. Just taking my time. Right now, I haven't had the best trading in the last couple of days, so a winning streak. 2 days. Probably reset it. Because it brings you right into straight to funded and open it up to daily payouts right from the.
Hey, what about that 50K you found that's still open? Why don't you set it up in your copier, but tell it to cross trade micros times 2, right? So if you put one NQ on, it puts 2 MNQs for you. Just trade it right along with your others.
I don't know if Tradesyncer allows that. If I enter on my master 1 mini, would it trade it? Can I set it to trade micros? I have to check Tradesyncer, but maybe I can trade that one separately. Either way, it's a rhythmic. So.
Oh, so Replicanto, and then there's another trade copier out there. They both do it. I'm sure Tradesyncer does. It's gotta. That'd be interesting to play that account that way and see how it works out.
Vishal, yes, you'll start back with trailing drawdown until you pass the minimum balance. 100%. In other words, you just reset the pro. Goes back to if you had just passed it, you got to bring it up to your profit buffer. With intraday.
Yes, Caesar. Sorry, Caesar. Yeah, I'm the same way. I need to see follow through and speed to do my type of trade setup. So that's what makes the Asia session a little bit more difficult and tricky. We don't get that speed right all the time. Sometimes we do, but not most times. We're just kind of sitting here twiddling our thumbs.
Have you taken any trades tonight? No, I think you haven't, right? You haven't seen any?
No, nothing. I was too busy activating those. So I passed my Tradeify accounts today, so I was too busy.
What?
Yeah. So activating those and then disconnecting, reconnecting NinjaTrader, and then I got that email on that payout thing that was approved. So I just processed that. So I've been keeping myself busy with the chat and trying to get my bearings right on all these accounts. So
You're on a
I
roll.
have 4 other. Yeah, I'm on a roll. So these 4. So now I have 6 sim funded accounts, 5 Tradeify, 1 take profit, and then my 4 other take profit accounts are $1,300 away from passing. So
yeah,
hopefully I could
cheated.
get her done.
I cheated my way. I got 7 straight to funded. Those are the ones that got to pay out last, what was it, Monday? But I'm still working on the second payout on those. Took a bad loss yesterday. Covered it today, but I gotta take it easy. I can't afford to blow straight to funded accounts. Those are more expensive. The 7, almost a $3,000 investment on 7. They got a payout already, but I gotta try to keep those alive for second and third payout.
Yep, exactly. Hey, Chris Noof, what's up? Good to see you.
Chris Noof in the house. What's up, brother? All right, gold continuing its push. I like what we said earlier. It trends. It won't stop. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to leave your screen on, Jesse. I'll be right back.
All right. NQ trying to push too. Trying. The chessboard. I like it. Let's see. Just hovering right at that open price. VWAP right below us. $500-mile shift. Wow, Chris. Colorado to Kansas. Yeah.
Thanks, Kushal. I was saying Chris Noof, hard-working guy. 500 miles. Nothing but respect, man. You're a hard-working guy. So enjoy your time in Indianapolis.
That's funny. I heard you, so I was talking to you. And
Yeah.
I didn't know the stream was muted off.
Yeah, we have two mics here. The stream here is one mic. Oh, there's the gold short playing out, man. The stream has one mic and Jesse has another mic that he listens to. I'm on mute for the stream. Jesse can still hear me. It's probably a good bad thing. You probably hear everything while I'm thinking that I'm on mute.
Don't forget to mute both mics.
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right, well, where the gold short is playing out, 37.99. That's coming back all the way downtown to that pivot point down at 37.84. That's the target. I'm gonna go watch Lions. The wifey just told me, "Hey, let's watch an episode."
Oh, did she watch it with you last night?
Yeah, she loved it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's right up there. One of my faves. Yellowstone, Lioness. Gosh, what else? There's Mayor of Kingstown. Jeez.
I haven't watched that one.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan's genius. Oh, the one about the oil, Landman, with Billy Bob Thornton. Wow, so good.
Did you ever watch the show, since we're talking about trading, Billions?
Oh yeah, for sure.
On Showtime back in the days?
Yep.
No, was it HBO or Showtime?
One of those two. I think I don't remember, but yep, I watched it.
Billions was a good show. Oh man, look at that short playing out on gold with that pivot point. Gold respects.
So we're in a trade though, right?
Oh yeah, look. Take a look at the 300K. It filled at 37.99, and the target on that trade is all the way down to 37.82. Pivot point was right here we talked about that pivot point. Pivot point to pivot point play right there. So yes, gold respects pivot points.
There we go. Whose trade was that?
Opportunity awaits.
Oh, here we go.
Still on mute? No way. Can't be on mute. Right? Am I on mute? No.
Make sure you hit live there, Caesar. You might be a little behind. He was muted for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, we have to type it. Hit live. Hit live on YouTube. So you're brought back to speed.
What's up, PR? Good to see you.
All right, so that short is playing out right now on gold with an entry at 37.99. That pivot point just can't stay up. I should have shorted that for at least 3 or 4 points. That pivot point. But I had a nice trade already with gold longing it, longing the bottom pivot point. So. Trader shop called the trap.
Let's see how far this flushes. Remember, you were saying it really respects that 200. But our TP is way down there.
Well, as an initial touch, because look, this was the pivot point here. In other words, as an initial target, 200 SMA, and I did it yesterday as well on that trade that I took. Came to, I think I got out yesterday at VWAP, and it came to 200. Again, I got out early yesterday. Then it took a pullback, and then it finally pushed through. But 200 SMA seems to be a good moving average on initial, similar to VWAP. ER77, a lot of volume on that gold flush. Yeah, that pivot point projecting there. So the house account is in that trade, 37.99, targeting 37.82, pivot point to pivot point. R1 to S1. So for anybody asking what is the pivot point, these blue lines, R1, if you look at R1, that was right there at 99. S1, 37.82, that's the target, which is also my long to the upside, played all the way up. Bold moves on those pivot points for sure. Go back to the house account.
Okay, you can close the micro gold out at 793.7 to add money to the house account.
You can close the, okay, so close it to add. Okay, sounds good. So
793.7.
So right above the SMA. Right? The technical, so 7. There. Okay. All right, so we adjusted the take profit on the house account to 3793.7. That's the new TP, and we're keeping the original stop.
Caesar just hit live and caught up. All right.
Yeah. For everyone that's listening, hear this after 9:26 p.m. California time, then you need to hit the live button. The live button on YouTube gets you closer to real time. So if you're hearing this and it's way past 9:26 p.m. Arizona or 12:26 a.m. Eastern, gotta hit that live button. All right, I'm hoping this TP can hit so that I can go.
Me
watch.
too.
I want to go to bed, but I'm really gonna go watch an episode of what's it called, Linus. Hopefully, fall asleep after.
Yeah, and I'm on the final episode of season 3. Season 3 or 4? Oh, I don't know. I'm almost caught up on Mayor of Kingstown. Trader Shop. He says, "Welcome to the actual stream, King Caesar." You guys are funny.
Well, now you know the magic of that live button. Live button, phone or on a computer, will bring you closer to real time. Thumper, going to bed. Appreciate you tuning in. So have a great night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, this has been pretty slow. Pretty slow tonight.
Oldest move. Take a look at NQ. What's it?
Nada. No pasa nada.
Back to the top of that range. No pasa nada. Who said no pasa nada? Was it Chris Noof or Christopher Zaza? Pasa nada.
I don't remember who that was, but it was funny.
Yeah, no pasa nada. All right. No pasa nada. Thumper, have a great night. I appreciate you, man. Mercy, Queendom, California, we still awake. Took a few positions on that gold sell. Nice. I think that gold trade has potential for further downside. Mercy, good night, brother. Have a great night. That trade was courtesy of Opportunity Awaits, by the way, guys. Gold call.
All
Chris,
right.
Chris, he learned that phrase on his cruise. Yeah, I remember. I remember it was you or Sasek. No pasa nada.
The timing of that was perfect.
Oh, that's right. It was your guide or something like that. Your guide was the one who mentioned it to you guys.
Caesar, I think it's funny, Caesar, you come back every night saying that I'm done. I can't take the slow trades. I can't do this. But every night
He's here.
You put yourself through the pain.
Not only that, he'll say out of nowhere, all right, guys, I'm going to bed. Blah, blah, blah. Have a good night, guys. And then an hour later, he's back. All right, guys, I'm in a long. Out. Scaling in, scaling out.
Yeah. Sometimes it's 5 minutes later.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Hey, that's what we do, man. I've talked about this, right? We all have one thing in common. You guys remember what I've said? That all of us, regardless of our personalities, what we do in life, we have one thing in common as traders. It's not a good thing. Well, could be a good thing. You guys remember what I've said? That one thing that all of us have in common as traders. It's the only reason you take big losses or blow accounts and come back the next day. Like it's nothing. An addictive personality.
I was going to say motivation, drive.
No.
Addiction. That sounds about right.
It's an addictive personality. Otherwise, you would not do this. Yes, Zach, there you go. PR77, somos pelotudos. All right, two people, Zach and the Trader Shop. Addiction, yes, addictive personality. That's the only way you can explain coming back every day, Even after taking a brutal loss, you come back for more. It's the addictive personality in all of us. We got one thing in common.
And a glutton for punishment, says opportunity.
Yep.
I'm hearing something.
Gold.
Something's ripping.
Gold is ripping.
Wow.
Robin Espinal, greed. Greed too, man. I've been plenty trades that I should have closed. You know what's the worst is when you're in a bad losing. How many times have you been in a bad losing trade, whether you DCA'd yourself or just held and it finally came back to break even or close to break even, and you still don't close it because now you want to get profit, and then it just goes right back into the red and probably more brutal red. That's greed. It still happens to me. There's been some red trades where I'm like, I got to get out of this. Comes back to break even or close, and you still don't trade it. You still don't close it. Or even small greed. You're right. You see $80 and you're like, no, this could be like 300. This is going to be my $400 trade. I took $500 in drawdown. I got to get at least 300. Then you don't close it, and it goes against you right back down. And greed. The trader shop, you have to be delusional to be a true success. Ooh, that's harsh, man. That's harsh. Oh, it's a harsh reality right there. You got to be delusional to have true success. Yeah, trading ain't easy. I think trading, you got to have a passion for it. You got to love waking up and looking at the charts, or night when you come back from work, whatever. You got to love it. That's number one, and that's part of the whole addictive personality side. If you're not loving it, loving being in front of these charts and win, lose, or draw, then it's not for you. But when it is for you, you're going to stick through it, whether you win or lose or whatever, because it becomes that passion. I mean, I when did you say you started trading futures, Jesse?
It's been about 2.5 years, I think, roughly.
And would you say it's absorbed a lot of your time compared to before you started trading futures?
Oh yeah,
100%.
It's my hobby.
Yeah,
it's my hobby, my one and only hobby.
I don't even know if you can call it a hobby. It takes over. I mean, I take a look at, even though I only trade like 1 hour in the morning and maybe a couple hours at night, it's still, when you look at trading, for me, or I think for most people that have a passion for it, stick with it, it becomes a big part of the conversations overall.
Yeah.
In your life. PR77,
sure.
like Eric says, when you understand that we can do this for the rest of our life, we will only trade when it makes sense. There you go.
And I think, kudos to JC for throwing this community together and providing us all a place to come and hang out and chat, because if you guys are anything like me, I think how many people in our real day-to-day lives, like buddies at work or family members, how many people do we really have that know what a futures contract is and know what we're doing, right? So it's kind of gives us a place to hang out, make friends, and talk, talk shop, so to speak.
Not only that,
So
how many
thank you. Yeah.
I appreciate that. But not only that, how many people support your trading, right? In my family, the wifey, the kids, they all know, they support it. But beyond that, I remember I told my brother once, hey, yeah, I'm day trading. He's like, what? You're doing what? Like, they don't believe in it. They don't, it's almost like you keep that to yourself. I think a lot of people keep it to themselves. The whole trading thing. Sometimes even I've heard stories. I've talked to traders that even keep it from their wife. In other words, how much they're spending on prop accounts and payouts and all that good stuff. It's good when you have your wife or female, your husband, supporting you, but a lot of traders don't. A lot of traders don't get that support from either wife or a husband or family members. I get support in the house, but beyond that, I'm quiet. Nobody knows about my trading. Even though I'm on YouTube, nobody knows about my trading outside of family and a couple of friends, close friends that know about it. So I think most of us are either trading alone in a man cave in a home office, and that's about it.
Yeah, and when you do try to talk to a buddy at work or a cousin or something, they're like, "What the?" There's two reactions, like, "What? What the hell's day trading?" Or,
Yep.
"Oh no, that sounds like a scam." That's like, "No, I've heard about that crypto stuff. Be careful." I'm like, "Oh, I don't trade crypto. I'm cool. I'm good."
PR77. My wife thinks I should trade more aggressively.
Oh boy.
But you gave us a good stat. In other words, the last stat I heard from you here on the chat was you've been trading a 50K account for a month or two. You haven't blown it, but you haven't passed it either. 2 months. So your trading is very tight. And I saw the trade you took for the house account the other day with 2 TPs. You have a very structured the word structure. Very structured approach to your trading. That's a strong long-term strategy without blowing an account or passing it, just slowly grinding away. I wish I had that trade. I'm not a what's it called? A patient trader. That's why I need the New York price action. I am working on swing trading though, personal account. I've been working on overnight holds, not NQ, not minis yet. I am playing with a couple micros. I am working on pivot point to pivot point holds on my personal with the more of a swing approach. But that's a work in progress. The trick is leaving a stop and leaving a TP and walking away, not checking it every 15 minutes if I know I'm going to hold for a day or two. Pray and trade BTCNQ. Good night, JJ and JC. Just found his channel. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, pray and trade. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow. Zach, not a conservative trader either. Kudos to you, PR. Yeah, no, PR, very, very tight trading. And listen, long term, especially for traders that have a live funded account, long term, you want to trade like that. Very structured and slow progress, not necessarily. And I think prop firms, you agree, Jesse, kind of get you into that. It's $80 or $50, whatever it is. If I took $2,500 in drawdown, I need to save it right now and either blow it or save it, right? So
yeah, that's the one gotcha with, obviously as new traders, we all need somehow to practice and learn and have a little bit of skin in the game with the cost of a prop account. But at the same time, it doesn't really teach us the lesson of that's your hard-earned money because it's only $16 or whatever,
right.
$50, whatever it is, right? It's kind of easy to give up and say, well, it's either going to blow or I'm going to pass it.
Well, yeah.
So over time, I've had to kind of reset myself and say, listen, you got to just take it easy, slow down a little bit, be patient, treat it like it's real money, and then you get there.
King Caesar, okay, I'm out and done. Can't do this anymore.
I can't do this anymore. That's like the 17th time I've heard that tonight.
I wouldn't be doing it with NQ. Gold, though. Gold is moving, man. Gold is money right now. Whatever direction you choose, hopefully it's the right one, you're making money. If it's the wrong one, you're losing a lot of money too.
Yeah. Darn, we should have taken that to a couple $100 on that gold trade, darn it.
JCDT, we break 3803, we go right to 3810, and then boom. All right, the trader shop is bullish on gold.
I think the moon is incoming.
Well, we got a tight stop on that trade. Tight stop 3803. Only 4 points. So let's see what happens. But anyways, back to the conversation. I think prop firm trading, although it's good in terms of the payout opportunity, it can also create bad habits. If you ever want to trade like personal account, you're going to trade it very different. I just shared. Although I trade minis all the time on prop and on stream, personal account, I fool around with micros more often than minis because now it's real.
Yeah.
It's real capital. You're protecting them.
Oh yeah. And I'm pretty sure by now most of us here understand the dynamic of getting overconfident with a prop account. For example, you trade really good for a week or maybe even 2 weeks, and you just subconsciously become cocky and and you think you can't lose. Imagine that happening with your live money. Woo.
Yeah. Well, you saw. Well, I don't know how many of you watched my live stream. When did I take a Monday? Monday's morning live stream, the New York session live stream. I had come. I was on a winning streak for 2.5 weeks. That's how I got the payout on those 7 straight to funded accounts last Monday. So I've been on a winning streak, and then I come in on Monday trying to short crazy rally. Why? Because in my mind, I've been right for 2 weeks. This is going to reach another level and short it there. Okay, I got stopped out. Now, the good thing is I didn't hold one trade for, I don't know, did I walk out with $1,500 loss? I took multiple trades. I think it was 4 or 5 with like $200 or $300 loss each one, but still trying to short the damn thing. Why? Because the overconfidence kicks in. So it's a battle. Sometimes winning streaks are really bad because then you're just confident that you figured out the market and you start doing silly stuff. When I watched the video, Monday's morning's video, trying to short that bull run on NQ, I was just like, what the hell are you doing? What? There was no reason to short it more than once or twice. After the second time, obviously direction has been established. Wait for a pullback to long it, not do what I did. Took the loss, recovered it today, but it's what overconfidence does to you.
Exactly.
I think
I saw somebody talking about, Caesar was talking about platinum, so I just added it to my market analyzer here
platinum.
just to see what it's doing.
I think what does anybody know the platinum current contract? I'll take a look at it. Platinum. Is it PLU5 or PLV or PLX? Is it the X contract, Caesar?
It's down 0.5% on this session, 7.3 points.
No, I know it's PL, but which contract? U, V, or X? Or Z? As Libra.
I can't answer that because I'm on Ninja. It's doing 6 ticks on average, so it's right now roughly the same speed as GC and NQ. I'll keep an eye on it.
PLV. Trader Shop. Trader Shop is telling us he traded live on YouTube for a year, and honestly, it was the best thing for my trading because every weekend I would review my emotions live on stream when I actually entered the trade. Yeah, I watched them. I usually finish the morning session and then go upstairs, take a nap, and put myself to sleep watching the stream again. And you're right, it's the best journaling because I can go back and watch, and I know, I'm sure some of you have watched me on Tilt. I know what the triggers are, especially on some bad trades. It also, live streaming keeps me from doing blown account. I have blown my accounts live on stream, but it limits that, where you try to at least keep your trading somewhat decent while you're live streaming. But it's not easy. Live streaming also, I mentioned this to someone today. Last year, I had a great payouts. This year, I'm about 50% of what I made in prop firm payouts last year. Slightly above 50%, but I'm already in September. So whether a couple things changed, I moved to 150Ks. I started live streaming 4 months ago. I think the live streaming has affected payouts, but I'm going to stick with it. In other words, if it's going to cost me some payouts for a while. Yeah. All right, we're taking a look at platinum now. There's this silver. Platinum. We're gonna look at platinum. Ooh, it moves too, huh? Everything has been moving the same way. Look at the platinum chart, Jesse. Pushed up.
Yeah.
Everything's like moving the same way. Crazy. All right, how are we doing on that micros gold trade? All right, back to break even. I think we're still hovering. So this was the retest of that pivot point and came back once, pushed back down, retested, and now the question is, are they going to rally up or you're right back down?
Well, we've got 13 minutes to figure it out. How about that? I'm putting a time limit on it.
Yeah, let's call it a night. And by the way, if you want to call it a night, go ahead, bro. I have no problem calling it a night right now. It's been a long night. Both got to trade tomorrow morning to wake up, work, all that good stuff. So if you want to call it here, we can call it here. The trade, I'll leave it alone. I'm going to go watch Linus. And tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll hang out. I want to kind of see if this drops out of here. I've been watching this gold. Like, come on, drop. It kills me because I would have taken that couple $100, but I'm very shy with my trades, right? I shy away from maybe I killed my trades off way too early. I'm trying to work on it, but
so the recap for tonight on the house account, it is up about $200. Trade will stay for that gold short. Did take a winning trade on MNQ, right? That trade right here, that was a winning trade on the house account. On my accounts, I'm up 1,000 for the night. Trading gold, I mainly made that money on the pivot point bounce. What was that? So I'm up 1,000 playing that pivot point bounce down here. I should have held. I closed here. In hindsight, look at that move that I missed. Oh my! I don't even want to look at it. But up 1,000 tonight on trading gold. So I think tomorrow morning I'm going to play. Here's what I want to do, and I'll use Jesse as my accountability factor. I'm going to wait 15 minutes on the open tomorrow before I take a trade. That's my goal.
There you go.
Usually I'm trading within the first 5 minutes. It's fun and all that stuff, but I want to challenge myself to wait 15 minutes after the open to take my first. So because I'm up, that's my goal. Unless we see like a crazy momentum move, then I'll just hop. You'll be my accountability factor for
What I like to do is I usually like to wait the first at minimum 5 minutes, but usually like 20-30 minutes, because I've noticed over time that sometimes, not always, sometimes there's a quick fake out, right? Get you all excited, you jump on the train, and then the real move is the other direction.
Yep. And I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
I like to let it all play out, and I come in after the fact and jump on the real train.
Most of the times I do fade the trap, the initial trap. In other words, I'm used to, hey, it's going to trap you first. You obviously fade that. And I've gotten good at that. But the juicy play is always the second move after that.
Yeah.
Trap. Always.
I do miss those. I miss those moves because I'm usually about 20-30 minutes behind, or purposely I come in. Well, let's be honest, I sleep in.
But I'm like Caesar. Caesar's probably also trading within the first minute or two. I've taken a lot of trades live within the first minute or two of the open. But I want to challenge, because I'm in the green, I want to challenge myself tomorrow. 15 minutes and then try to hop on the second. All right, NQ is apparently moving, we're being told here. Let's take a look at NQ.
Oh, yeah. NQ ripped. Look at that. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, shoot. Chat account. Go back to the chat account. Ooh, NQ making a move. Now, that's bad for gold because we know that NQ and gold have been moving pretty in sync. If NQ takes off, does that mean gold is going to follow? We'll see. Hollow Legacy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Boy, this is the first time in a long time I haven't taken any trades during the Asia session. Wow.
Yeah, you've been pretty reserved.
Probably a good thing because it's been kind of choppy and slow, and I might not have done so well in that.
West 115, let's go.
Yeah, it's finally moving here. There we go. So platinum, okay, so platinum has been dropping.
Trader Shop telling us that if you consistently trade Asia, consider adding Rusty. Let's take a look at the Rusty.
I have it in my market analyzer. It's way too slow at night. Way too slow.
I'm assuming
for me.
The Russell, I'm assuming, is also the X contract?
Yeah.
RT.
So YM, ES, and RTY move about 2 to 3 ticks a minute on average during the Asia session. It's just, that's nowhere near engaging enough for me personally.
Are we in the Z contract on Rusty? Anybody know? Or is it the Zebra contract?
It's going to be the same as NQ, so whatever the NQ is that you trade.
Okay, NQ is Zebra. I think Nikki is... There's the Rust, but they're all moving the same thing, right? Rusty's also following.
Well, right now NQ is moving 4 times faster than Russell, and then gold is right around the same as NQ.
NQ finally woke up, huh? Look at that. Where is gold? Gold. The problem with gold, that gold trade, is if gold starts following NQ like it's done, without a pullback, trade's in trouble.
Sometimes I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do keep an ES chart up, and I'll use it to kind of leverage against. So if I get into an NQ trade, and maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but if I get into an NQ trade and it kind of pulls against me a little bit, instead of adding and DCAing, what I'll do is I'll watch the ES, and if it's not quite dropping as much, I kind of hold out hope for my NQ trade, and sometimes I'll even get into an ES too.
Really?
For them both to move in the same direction. Yeah, and seems to help balance out if I get myself into a kind of a losing position that I still believe in.
King Caesar not giving up. Long on MNQ.
Long. I knew he'd be back. I knew it. Good point, Trader Shop. Let me look at that because I do have the percentages. All right, so right now NQ is up 0.10%. Russell is up 0.09%. So roughly about the same percentage. Yeah, I never thought of it to look at it that way. Well, with that said, then the Dow, so YM is up 0.14%. So percentage-wise, YM is the outperformer this evening.
Oh, really? Which one pays more based on the same percentage of movements?
Yeah, that I don't know. I don't trade them off enough to know that. But I guess 3 ticks a minute is just way too slow for me to wait for a trade to play out.
I think the winner in terms of movement and potential earnings gold.
Yeah, well, let me move this back over. Whoops. Let me move this back over here, and I'll just kind of show it off again. So this is my market analyzer. And if you guys look at this column right here, what this does is it takes the last 5 1-minute bars and then takes the ATR of those and does the math to figure out the tick value of that, right? So it's the average ATR in ticks over the last 5 1 minute bars. So it just helps me gauge what to expect out of a trade as far as speed and, targets. So right now there's nothing on this list that I'd really want to trade, because I like to target at least 20, 30, 40 ticks minimum. And nothing's really given that up right now at the moment. So, but what he's talking about is the net change over here, percentage wise. How much has the value of the asset changed in this trade session relative to its own cost? So YM is the leader out of the NQES, RTY, and YM at 0.13% up, but it's just moving too slow. 3 ticks. I gotta wait at least 5 minutes for 3 ticks. I don't know. GC's really slowed down. Look at this. It was moving earlier at like 20.
Yeah. So we're approaching 10 p.m. Is there any market opening at 10 p.m. Arizona?
Yeah,
California?
So usually at midnight Eastern we get some kind of pump in volume, but sometimes it's like 5 minutes late, so we'll have to see.
Tradersoft, can you get stopped out already? I'm trying to go to bed. Well, this is the house account. It's still waiting for that pullback. Let's see. Does have a stop at 803. What? 3 points. That trade is courtesy of Opportunity Awaits on the chat community account.
I'm trying to go to bed, he says. Me too. I don't know why I'm tired.
Well, I think we have a 2-minute timer on the stream, so I think we're calling it in 2 minutes. That's right, 2 minutes. We call the stream. The trade will stay. You know what? Maybe I'll leave the stream. No, still not.
Yeah.
I'll leave the trade on. In other words, tomorrow morning I'll know if TP or stop. It sounds like it's going to get stopped out. Looking like it's going to. Trader Shop, you'll drop your trade in Discord. Nice.
So Trader Shop, what's the?
He's like, I'm not watching it all night. Tyson Prosper. Tyson Prosper. There's some decent volatility and good moves in the Asia session. I mean, it's nothing like New York, right? New York is. It has decent movements, right? It's got to hold longer, or add size.
Yeah, so trading NQ, I usually roughly average about $600 a night. Now tonight I didn't take no trades, so that's going to throw my average off. But I do about $600 in P&L, usually every night. Sometimes it's $400, but somewhere in that range. I mean, the way I look at it is, why leave that on the table, right? Plus, I get to hang out with you fine folks. What was I going to ask? Oh, Trader Shop. What's that price range tool you're talking about? Is that something on NinjaTrader? Because I don't use TradingView or Tradeivate or Quant Tower or any of those other. All I have I have one monitor, so all I've got room for is my NinjaTrader charts. That's it.
Take a look. Score. So, see a share.
PR says good night. Time to quit the addiction for the evening.
PR 77. Good night. Yeah. 10 o'clock. Are we calling it? I think we're all calling it right now. You wanna call it here, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm good. All
right, guys. 10 p.m. here in Arizona and California. We're signing off for the night. Appreciate you all tuning in. PR77, Tyson, the Trader Shop, King Caesar, my Scalping King. Who else is on? West 115, Malo Legacy. Anybody else that's still tuned in? Jesse, I appreciate you, man. It was good to have you back. It's been a while, so I think the community appreciates you hopping back on. Good night, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Good to see you guys, and hope to do it again soon. See you all in the morning on JC's stream.
All right, guys, I'll leave this trade on for a little bit while I go watch Lioness. Good night.
All right, see ya.